Are you guys ready?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I can give you a countdown then?
Let's do it.
Alright. Go ahead and reveal your cards in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so looking at what we have here, there's some fun things going on here. Let's take a look at our general goals. We have 4 gold discs. We have increased max HP in 4 games. We have defeat a boss in 3 different games. And we have 3, 2, 1, go. And why? There we go. So we've got Dom going for Seaside Drive and WinnerBit rushing to Mini and Max. WinnerBit having just sat in on my stream of learning all the Mini and Max goals. It looks like she's gonna rush towards that Rid the Book of Silverfish. Yeah, you just watched me do it. I think you know how to do it. It's a great place to start. But yeah, we've got Dom going for that, for the Seaside Drive play. I guess I have a leaderboards category here. So Seaside Drive, where's that on the card? I'm not seeing explicitly a Seaside Drive tile. Am I just blind, or this could just be? Oh wait, no, there, gold disc. Seaside Drive gold disc towards the bottom right. So yeah, I guess just gonna go for that. Little bit of a gutsy play, starting off with a gold disc tile for a game that's kind of an auto scroller and fairly time consuming. When there are some shorter games on the shorter goals on the card. So yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for that, and that will get him some progress towards collect 4 gold discs and towards beating a boss in 3 different games. So yeah, we got WinnerBit collecting the shinies right now for the glove purchase. Kind of overcollect a little bit, is up to 25. You just need 20 for this purchase. But first boss coming up here on Dom's side. And there's the glove purchase for WinnerBit. Oh, WinnerBit is grabbing the tea kettle. Looks like gonna go grab the shrink potion. Not really something, not really needed at this point. Or wait, no. Yeah, this is Red Books of Silverfish. Is there another Mini Max goal I'm missing on the card? Because the Silverfish do not need any of this. Oh, turn off the lamp. Okay, yeah, there is a second one. Turn off the lamp. Yes, okay. So yeah, this is actually I think this is a great direction for WinnerBit to go. Picking up 2 goals here. First boss is down for Seaside Drive, which does net the boss kill count up to 1 for Dom here as he progresses on to stage 2. And WinnerBit is going for... bring the butterfly up here. Trouble is, you do not have the Hexen Book. Hexen Book is needed to be able to command the butterfly to get up to the lamp. Looks like she's realized that and is heading over for it right here. Oh, I think that positioning's a little off. I believe it's to the right of the button row. But, okay, looks like she is kind of heading in the right general direction, so we'll get there eventually. Meanwhile, Dom, not much to speak of. You know, it's Seaside Drive. It's kind of an auto-scroller. Important thing is just that you're making sure you don't die. Speaking of dying, WinnerBit, unfortunately, taking a death to a virus there. And is going to be heading down, shrinking down into the hidden lamp for some extra shinies. Don't think this really helps with the current goals we're looking at. Yeah, the Seaside Drive run is going pretty smoothly, sitting on 3 lives. And yeah, I think WinnerBit has... WinnerBit was so close to find the Hexen book, but I think is now a little lost and wandering off into areas that she does not need to be in. So this could be an issue. I think WinnerBit's definitely got the like tactical bingo play right, with the double mini max goals, one of them being the center tile. But meandering around, not finding the right pickups, that's a glove upgrade that doesn't really help at all. And it's going to be heading over to this area with all the power-up stash. Gonna be growing back up and trying to just get her bearings here and figure out where to go. Second boss coming in for Dom on Seaside Drive here. Okay, looks like WinnerBit is maybe... Okay, WinnerBit is grabbing the butterfly again. Oh, wait, can you just climb butterfly with glove 2? Can you just grab it? Wow! That is actually a technique I did not know. Even with glove 1. Okay, okay. So yeah, I think losing track, like, forgetting where the Hexen book was, but it does come out with the backup strat here. Using glove 2 to just ladder up to the lamp very quickly. As Dom finishes the second boss kill. It's kind of funny the camera can't even keep up with the butterfly laddering. Yeah, this is actually like I just learned all the mini-max goals and I had no idea this was a viable thing to do. All of the crazy, you know, Galaxy Brain plays coming out here in the C tier matchups. Who would have expected this? There's Enlightenment. So WinnerBit is about ready to go turn off the lamp. Just needs to grow back to full size here. Get recognized as a citizen, and then perform the lamp ritual. Oh, mispositioned there a little bit. Need to be, yeah, to the left of the lamp column there. And there we go. Minnie is now a citizen of Lamptopia. And okay, yeah, WinnerBit looks like 7.5 minutes in, gonna be claiming that center tile, the all-important center tile. I find that very often whoever controls the center tile in the early game, can dictate the pace of the match. And yeah, there we go. Turn off the lamp. And now, yeah, just needs to also rid the books of the silverfish. Looks like gonna be going for dynamite. Don't know. Oh, okay. What is here? Backpack? Pickup? No. This was no, this was a glove pickup, which we already have maxed out. This is where you can get a glove. So. And not quite sure what WinnerBit is looking for here. Yeah, maybe just something to help take out the silverfish, like boots, perhaps. But yeah, really, I think the best way to take out the silverfish is by grabbing the nuke from the water board game. You can just throw that on the ground in the books, instantly clears the whole screen, and you're done with that quest. Instead, we're kind of looking for a power-up. I'm not sure what the goal is here right now. And Dom is, you know, continuing to make slow but steady progress in Seaside Drive. We are on the 3rd boss here. Oh, and that is going to be a death for WinnerBit. But yeah, Dom is just looking very solid on Seaside Drive. Been playing some bonus games, but not completing them. I don't know if that's intentional, just because there is a top 5 scorer on 5 leaderboards, so might just be looking for some points, but trying to save time. Or might just be misplaying the bonus games. I'm not sure what the what exactly is going on there. But nonetheless, been sitting at a steady 3 lives, not having any problems. And third boss is down. WinnerBit going to be abandoning this. I think it just has lost track of how the silverfish slaying works. And the Rid the Books of Silverfish is actually doesn't require any item pickups at all. You don't need any upgrades or power-ups. You can just do it straight away just by I don't think you even need to go get the nuke. It's the most efficient way, but you can just pick up pieces of lint or paper in the books and just chuck them at the silverfish. It's time consuming, but it'll work. But we are moving over to Kick Club here. Kick Club beat Track World, starting to set up that diagonal threat, which, as we all know, a lot of racers are very diagonal blind. We see a lot of fast bingos happening in the diagonals because some players are just not quick enough to realize the threats on those lines. But Dom picking up the bonus game there, does get the coin and is up to 5 lives for a little bit of safety going into this final stage. And yeah, Dom just going to be a couple minutes away from making progress on that collect 4 gold disc goal and claiming that Seaside Drive gold disc on the far right there. Yeah, again, a little bit of a lengthy goal to start with for Dom, and not in a very ideal position. Anything that's not on one of the diagonals is basically, all pretty equivalent low value from a raw positional standpoint, and that hasn't changed. It hasn't really changed much with WinnerBit only claiming the center so far. Ooh, almost dodged that tennis ball, but yeah, this level in particular, these tennis balls can be rough. And yeah, Dom still, I believe, going through this Seaside Drive run completely deathless. Like, Dom is looking at pretty solid here. And Dom might be able to block with bosses, but WinnerBit is also going to make progress on bosses. That said, she didn't kill any bosses in Minion Max. So, yeah, still sitting at 0 for now. I believe also didn't find any health upgrades in Minion Max. So, yeah, still 0 on that. There is a health upgrades goal on this card. In the center left, increase your max HP in 4 games. Oop, didn't angle that shot upwards, so I need a little more time there. There we go. And okay, Dom has taken a death at some point here, down to 4 lives. Yeah, gotta watch for the waves from these orcas. And I think the most dangerous part of this stage, though, comes with these shark wizards here. Gotta watch for these falling teeth. They can be pretty dangerous, especially when other enemies eventually get in the mix. Okay, and WinnerBit is approaching her first boss fight in this bingo matchup, so we will be seeing an increase to 1 boss kill, evening it up 1-to-1 on the progress for that diagonal tile. And there we go. That's 1 boss for WinnerBit. And I believe Dom is now coming up on the final boss of Seaside Drive. As WinnerBit begins Track World, which yeah, this is the goal for this game. Beat Track World. Once she has this world done, we'll be starting to threaten that leftward, that bottom left diagonal. But it is Kick Club. Kick Club is a tough game. It's pretty stingy on extra lives, so WinnerBit's gonna have to keep the execution up to make it through this. Meanwhile, Dom fighting the final boss of Seaside Drive. 3 lives, so looking pretty good. Ooh, nearly drifting backwards with that tentacle. Very close there. Definitely wants to try and get the charge level back up. There we go, back to full power here. And there we go. The squid goes down. Now, the thing is, though, is Dom aware of the top 5 scores on 5 arcade leaderboards? Because if he just immediately quits, he's not going to save that leaderboard entry. Okay, marks the Seaside Drive tile. Which does also increase his gold count up to 1. It looks like he is waiting it out, so he is aware. He wants to make progress on that leaderboard, and this is kind of spooky. This is a threatened bingo, a bingo threat starting to line up on the right column for Dom. Both players are going to want that pin golf score under par on 5 courses. The question is Dom going to go there first? Because Dom will be done with his current task first. There's the leaderboard entry. Bringing Dom up to 1 leaderboard, and he goes to Hyper Contender, chasing the Hyper Contender gold disc that's part of this rightmost column. Oh, he's gonna back out and shifts over to Kick Club. Oh, this is so unfortunate for Dom. WinnerBit is so far ahead on this goal. Dom can at least get an arcade leaderboard entry from this, but and it'll also make progress on defeating bosses in 3 games. This is true as well. But yeah, if he's looking to get that track world goal, unfortunately, gonna get sniped on that. Yeah, I believe this is 2-9 right here, so WinnerBit is about to finish up Track World. About to get to the boss fight. This level can be a little tricky, though. That shot completely whiffed on everything, and ooh, accidentally slide kicks there into a death. Still has 1 spare life, though, so not really needing to be concerned just yet. Okay, and here comes the boss for WinnerBit, going to be claiming that Beat Track World tile. I imagine we'll see WinnerBit hightail it out of here as soon as this boss goes down. Well, and a little cautiously here, you know, down to 1 life. Don't want to be too reckless here. 1 more hit will do the job. And there we go. Track World is complete. And where's WinnerBit gonna head to next? Okay, just gonna wait for the introduction to the next area to play, just to... Yeah, there we go. Track World is beaten. And WinnerBit heads over to Pin Golf. WinnerBit's gonna go for the corner block and the progress on this diagonal. The thing is, Dom, I think, is going to be ahead on the... Oh, okay, Dom is just gonna bail. Dom doesn't even stick around to do the boss. It's a pin golf race. Oh, and WinnerBit immediately resetting, missing the under par on the first course, which brings them to pretty much dead even. Oh, and Dom knows the strats, getting the immediate hole-in-one. WinnerBit's probably not going to be able to get under par. Oh, bounces off the edge. And has to reset again. That's 1 score under par for Dom. Oh, but whiffs on the second one. Okay. 1 for WinnerBit. Oh, 2 for WinnerBit. WinnerBit pulls ahead. 2 for Dom. Oh, this is very, very close. Oh, I don't like that angle for WinnerBit. Oh, it gets there. 3 for WinnerBit. This course can be a little tricky. Dom's got to make it in this shot if he wants the under par here. But same goes for WinnerBit. And, okay, Dom misses it, so not going to be getting under par here. Oh, it just barely misses it! So it's WinnerBit 3, Dom 2. And that first shot on WinnerBit's side here coming a little short. I don't imagine she's going to be able to get under par here. Depends on... Yeah, not quite getting the angle on the dunk there. Needs to get that. You need to get that slope launch there. So still 3 for WinnerBit. Dom resetting to try and get under par on course 2 again, but misses it again, so no luck there. Oh, and a bad start for WinnerBit on this course. Whiffing on the first shot. Looking like an under par here is pretty unlikely. I think I had to get the diagonal launch there to be able to secure it there. So, okay, I believe Dom already had that, so it still is 2-3. Okay, and WinnerBit secures another one. WinnerBit is 1 way. Only needs 1 more score under par. Oh, and Dom is abandoning it. Dom is going back to Hyper Contender, and it looks like WinnerBit gets it. And I don't think Dom should be in Hyper Contender. I think Dom needs to be fighting for this diagonal. WinnerBit is heading over to Waldorf's Journey. She's going for the KO. And I think Dom has realized he can't be here in Hyper Contender. Dom's game feed is completely black for me. Oh, okay. I think he was tabbed out for brief. Okay, no. All right, yeah, he's leaving and he's heading. Is he heading for Waldorf as well? Thinking, WinnerBit buying a couple of harpoons. Not the most valuable item, if you ask me. I think that's a shop I would have skipped on. Going to Mortal 2? Where is Mortal 2 on this board? Oh, there, in the bottom center. In 1 run, defeat at least 2 enemies with each player class. I mean, that's a fast goal, but it's not going to block the threatened bingo. Oh, and WinnerBit overshooting and takes the death. Gotta be having to restart here. Mortal 2's only boss is the end boss. Like the hearts are the only thing that counts as a boss. I believe WinnerBit has played through Waldorf. And now, if you know the Mortal 2 route, the hearts are very, very quick. That said, this is absolutely like this is not the ideal route for Mortal 2. So, and yeah, kind of struggling to get some kills with the engineer here. Oh, coming up a little short there. Oh, pig is... Oh, God. We're going to be bouncing a little bit here. Oh, okay. I guess you can just settle on top of the pig. That's fine. Alright, it looks like we're heading towards the, like, the proper route on this Mortal 2. And, yeah, WinnerBit... I think WinnerBit is just... WinnerBit's got to commit to motions a little more. She's kind of just not playing very confidently in her launches and is... burning a lot of energy needlessly on backing up to a safer platform. A lot of Waldorf is just about careful energy management, while still pushing forward and making sure that any energy you expend is being used on making progress. And there we go. Want to see more jumps like that. Grabbing a couple of puffins for some safety. Meanwhile, Dom still looking to secure kills as each class in Mortal 2. I gotta be careful about flying this high on Waldorf. This is where the squid fly around, and they can cause problems. The squid are extremely elastic. If you have a lot of forward horizontal momentum, running into one can just send you back very, very fast. Got another shop here. Not many shells to spend, though, so unlikely we'll see anything worthwhile here. Beach ball and binoculars. Honestly, I think I would just pass on that, save those shells for something better later on, potentially. But we've got Dom looking like he is making progress on getting towards that that boss kill. He is setting up to head for the completion route. Oh, gotta be very careful about headwinds in Waldorf. They push you back very hard. Vertical jumps like that are not gonna do it. When you have a headwind like this, you need to do a very aggressively forward-pointing jump. There we go. Getting another puffin for more safety, making it 50% of the way in. And going to be using some canned fish here. Yeah, there's the problem with those squids, with flying at this high altitude. We got another shop coming up here. Oh, I think WinnerBit wants it, but the wind changed to a tailwind. Gonna grab a couple of harpoons here. And yeah, okay. Dom marking off the Mortal 2 goal tile. Gotta be a little bit more careful on that aim. That's a lot of energy expended that didn't make any progress. I'll be pulling out the harpoons here. Just wants to pull it over to that platform. Overshoots it though, but there is a cloud here. Gotta move quickly though. Those clouds are fading. Okay, secures a landing spot on this platform. This is looking pretty good. 82% progress, but low energy. And a tailwind, which, while it'll help you make forward progress, it can throw off your angle a little bit. There's a fish available. Overshoots, but should get the fish on the return trip from the puffin here. But out of puffins, out of safety. WinnerBit's got to be careful here. Dom making the approach to the end game. Overshoots! And WinnerBit takes a death at 90%. And this is rough because Dom is closing in on a second boss kill, which is gonna put Dom in a prime position to block this bingo threat. Honestly, if I'm in WinnerBit's shoes, I think I'd consider finishing the bosses before I go to Waldorf. Beating bosses in 2 more games is a pretty quick task, but Waldorf, I mean, yeah, if you're not super comfortable with Waldorf, it can take you a while. Dom is making the final approach here, just needs to bomb through the passageway here. Gonna use a warrior here to set up a footstool. Looks like I cleared out the beehive as well for some extra safety. Sets up the portal, and yeah, okay, Dom is probably about a minute away from getting a second boss kill and another gold disc. Like, I think if WinnerBit isn't able to secure this bingo, Dom is probably actually in an advantageous position. He's making a lot more progress towards the general goals that are on this board. And, you know, while we saw a very strong start from WinnerBit... Oh, not going to open the chest. Has the key, but not going to open the chest. Wait, we did see a very strong start from WinnerBit, but... yeah, Dom's been varying his goal chasing by quite a bit. Some extra puffins for WinnerBit. We're seeing more than 50% progress. Gonna be able to cancel out this headwind, which is great. Oh. I'm kind of falling into the spikes there a bit. Struggling to get this kill. Thankfully, the disc goal for this bingo board is golds, not cherries. He has missed the cutoff for the cherry disc for this, but it is not important on this board. And there's the final heart kill. Dom going to kill a boss from a second game, bringing his count up to 2, and also bringing his gold count up to 2. Yeah, if WinnerBit wants this bingo, they've got to clear out this Waldorf and get on those boss kills quickly. Looks like Dom is going to go for getting the silverfish cleaned up in Mini and Max. Okay, we've got a tailwind for WinnerBit. Great for raw speed, but less than ideal for fine control. That said, 3 puffins on deck, so does have a lot available for safety. And yeah, we are seeing Dom heading into the war game. Balloon here, not super useful without any stamina. Balloon really only helpful if you have the stamina for flying. Look for a beach ball shot here. Yeah, might want to adjust upward a tiny bit to clear that wall if that's the goal here. And gets hit by the squid. Okay, just bounced right back in. And yeah, Dom has the nuke, so going to be... okay, and yeah, no dice there for WinnerBit on that jump. And yep, there we go. Silverfish have been eliminated. Dom is going to be able to mark that tile off. Oh, did that count as a land? No, it didn't. That did not count as a secure landing. You know, I think if you're in WinnerBit's position here, you got to go for a more vertical launch if you want to land on that platform past the wall there. I don't like just going full send here again, and that's another death. Yeah, it's very important in Waldorf's journey that you are managing your energy efficiently. When you get stranded in a position like that, where there's a wind you're having to fight against, and you have no energy, you can just get stuck into death loops like that. And we've got Ninpeck for Dom. For collect 3 crowns. This can be a little bit of a tricky goal. It's a little bit deep in. And, kind of is a bit of a knowledge check. The crown mechanic is a little bit obscure here. We have, WinnerBit going in for Magic Garden. Defeat an enemy worth at least 500 points. Also, potentially arcade leaderboard entry here. I think this is a good play from WinnerBit. That bottom row is currently uncontested, other than that Dom does have that Mortal 2 tile. So this is a good way to, this is a pretty fast goal, and a good way to block some of Dom's options. That said, to get that Magic Garden gold, you are going to have to accumulate a few potions at once. Still not quite enough. Yeah, 2 is probably not going to be enough. Yeah, no. Gonna need to do more than that. I would probably recommend 3 potions for this goal. And, yeah, so you get the crowns in Ninpek by allowing the Caracassas, the umbrella demons, to stay on screen for a very long amount of time. You need to get them to your left, because they basically move at the same speed as the screen scroll, and then just let them follow you for a while. Gotta try and manipulate them so that they don't get stuck. WinnerBit cashing in those potions really fast. I still think that's too early. Although, maybe just aiming to build up a lot of OPs on screen to help make things a little easier in the long run. But yeah, we should be coming up on those Umbrella Yokai pretty soon, I believe. I think it's after the cherry segment here. Yeah, this will also make progress on the arcade leaderboards. I'm pretty sure Dom already has the points necessary for another leaderboard entry. A bit picking up a potion, and okay, looks like we're gonna be going for... Yep, there we go. Extend it one more time. Just drop, there we go. And there's the 500-point enemy kill. So there we go. WinnerBit just needs to mark that off. Presumably just wants to keep playing for now, try and make sure. I believe this is a top 5 score as well. So if WinnerBit just takes a death here, they will be able to make progress on that. But perhaps they might want to finish the game out, try to make progress on the gold... Okay, nope, just gonna take the death. And that is a leaderboard entry for WinnerBit. Sorry about that. And we're moving over to Campanella 3 for another boss fight. And see, the thing is, Dom is in a game... Well, boss fight and Campanella 3 win the bonus game. Okay, yeah, this is a double. This is pulling double duty. WinnerBit showing good awareness of board synergies where there are multiple tiles to make progress on simultaneously. Yeah, that said, if Dom elects to play this all the way through and kill the boss in Ninpek, then I think he will claim that diagonal tile. That's a kind of struggling to get the crown set up here. You need to collect 3 crowns. So has the umbrellas to the left, which is where you need them. There's 1 crown, but it's too far to the left, and Dom's gonna take a death. Dom's gotta be careful here. They're taking some deaths here. They need to make sure there's a crown. Not gonna be able to get in time, and gets all the umbrellas off screen. And that might have been all the umbrellas. Yeah, you gotta be very careful about your position going for this goal. You can't have the umbrellas too far to the left. You want to try and put them towards the middle of the screen. Otherwise, you can't get back to them in time. And yeah, that's the end of that segment. I don't know if there are more umbrellas in the rest of the game. That said, Dom is sticking through, so I think he is aiming to get the gold disc and the boss progress. Yeah, once he kills this boss, that will finish off blocking WinnerBit's diagonal play here. And yeah, WinnerBit going to get the full perfect, so the winning the bonus game is pretty much guaranteed here. Yeah, unfortunately, WinnerBit's progress on kill bosses in 3 different games probably not going to amount to much. Unless she can correctly pick out a very fast boss to do it as soon as she's done with this bonus game. Might be able to beat Dom to the punch on a 3rd boss. So getting boxed in the corner here a little bit, slowing down the kill on Galbrain here. I think this this third boss kill potentially is going to dictate a lot of the pace of this match. If WinnerBit manages to snipe out the triple boss kill goal from Dom here, I think they're gonna feel forced to play Waldorf's Journey. That's a little bit of a premature marking on the Campanella 3 win the bonus game. You haven't won it until it gives you the award, but Dom's not contesting it, so not gonna worry about it. So that I think the fastest boss WinnerBit could go for is either Campanella 1. Cyber Owls doing the Congo match, the Congo mission is also a good choice. But if she's gonna take this boss kill, ooh, Caramel, I don't like that pick. This has no synergy on the board whatsoever that I can see. There's no HP increase here. I guess there is arcade leaderboard. I guess that's the angle. Get a boss kill and an arcade leaderboard. But I think in this position you gotta put some stock in just getting the boss quickly. And this is an auto scroller. You can't speed up this boss kill at all. That said, I know WinnerBit did just complete their playthrough of Caramel, so maybe itching to show off their Caramel skills. I believe top 5 on Caramel is 20,000 points, which is not very hard to get. We're already a quarter of the way there now, and we haven't even gotten to the mini-boss, which, you know, will give a lot of points. But, yeah, Dom is about to... Well, okay, Dom is down to 1 life, so does have to be careful here. One way this could all go horribly wrong is for Dom to game over on this boss fight. So Dom's gotta be careful here. Oh, watch the fish. Watch the bullet. The mini-boss fight here for... Okay, WinnerBit's not even going to fight the mini-boss at all. Just going to a safe spot in the top right corner. And that's another death for Dom. He's just gonna go for the rushdown with the ghost. Oh! Dom, game's over! Dom, game overs! He does at least secure the leaderboard entry, but that's a game over for Dom against the final boss. And that was a lot of time in Ninpak for very little gain. And now he's going over to Waldorf's Journey looking to block on this diagonal. But yeah, this does mean that WinnerBit is going to take that defeat a boss in 3 different games tile as long as this egg fight goes okay. And with that, she is threatening that 4th column. Tom immediately getting a headwind and just going to immediately reset. And WinnerBit looking pretty strong here. Oh, taking the hit. Unfortunate. Gotta be careful here. That was a very close call on that blue bolt there. Oh, and WinnerBit gets sniped, and that's a death and a full reset on this stage. That said, Dom is not in a game with a boss, so WinnerBit's got time. Yeah, WinnerBit just not... I felt WinnerBit really disrespecting those blue bullets from the egg. Just so many close calls and then 2 consecutive hits from those blue bullets. Gotta be careful. There's a lot going on in that fight. And you gotta make sure you're tracking all of it. And Dom facing down another headwind on this Waldorf's Journey here. And this headwind is very rough for Dom. It's really hard to make quick progress when you're fighting one of these. Picking up a puffin, though, so 2 puffins for safety, 25% of the way in. There's another puffin. I'm sure probably wants that fish, but looks like just gonna leave it behind. And yeah, WinnerBit just going to safe spot this. So yeah, this is actually a very amusing safe spot. Some icicle fall easy kind of garbage going on here. That said, it is missing out on a lot of potential points for making progress towards those arcade leaderboards. So, you know, there is that to be considered. WinnerBit would really like to get to at least 20,000 points. I believe that is the cutoff needed for the top 5 spot. But we're coming up on the boss. Oop. Dom taking a dunk there, gonna be losing a puffin. Oh, that's a lot of backwards progress there. Dom flying pretty high up here. Oh, the double puffin here though. That's very nice. Okay, we're a bit about halfway through this fight. Gonna hug the top while this bounce attack goes on and sneak down for a blast there. Another photo out. Okay, I think one more photo will do it. Alright, and there is a boss in 3 different games for WinnerBit. Marking that off. And I'm sure Dom feels good about where they are right now. WinnerBit almost quitting out, but I think realizing that they want to... Okay, they do have the 20k points. Whoa! And Dom, with a huge launch, going to be able to block this bingo. I think WinnerBit does not know how many points they need for this leaderboard entry, so are trying to secure a little bit more. But yeah, I believe it is enough. I believe we are already good here. And yeah, I'm going to be going for Hyper Contender now. I don't like this play, though. The bingo on that right column's been blocked. Hyper Contender Gold Disc is a little bit more long-winded. There's some much faster goals available on the board, like increasing HP in 4 games. In fact, that's where I think Dom should be right now. I think Dom should be looking to increase his max HP in 4 games, because he has an open column on the left. In fact, that is his only available bingo at this stage in the race, is the left column. So I think he should really be chasing that, and instead he's just pushing for stray tiles, which, you know, he currently doesn't even have majority. He's pushing for slow goals that don't make progress on a bingo. I think his win condition is that left column bingo right now. And I think this Hyper Contender play is a waste of time, quite frankly. WinnerBit sizing up their next move. It does get up to 2 leaderboards. Okay, looking for the arcade games, I think is what's going on here. If you get the arcade goal, there are 16 arcade games. Yes, the only 3 worth looking at: Magic Garden, Velgress, Waldorf's Journey. Those 3 are so much faster than all the alternatives. And we've got a Ninpeck play from WinnerBit. Looking for a leaderboard and to collect the crowns, I suppose. Also, perhaps a gold disc. Oh. The immediate drop down into the water. And the reset. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, this Hyper Contender play is also a play to collect gold discs towards the collect 4 gold discs in the top row. But there are much faster gold discs than that than Hyper Contender. Hyper Contender is like a fairly steady pace. You can generally count on that it'll take you about 16 minutes, probably. I don't remember the exact time offhand. You know, depending on your level of play, you know, you might have a few more minutes. Oh yeah, WinnerBit, kind of having a little bit of a rough time on this Ninpek here. Yeah, down to 1 life, taking a lot of deaths here. And we've got Donkus coming up here for Dom. Oof, getting meleeed, getting blocked and meleeed there for the double disc drop. Nice drop down there, grabbing the power-up and the sandwich. Yeah, WinnerBit playing pretty passively here, not engaging with a lot of enemies, so gonna take a little while to get to the leaderboard count, if that's the goal here. That said, yeah, if your goal is to get those, the 5 crown goal, that is a little deep into the game, so you got time. You gotta make sure you're surviving that long. And some extra lives coming in, so WinnerBit now looking a little bit more secure here. Meanwhile, Dom up against Gilroy here. Gilroy can be tricky. Those bombs have high priority. They beat, I think, every projectile in the game. So gotta be careful about those explosions. Ooh, another death for WinnerBit on Ninpek here. Gotta be very careful here. This is getting a little dicey. And yeah, Dom with some pretty consistently fast wins here on these matches in Hyper Contender. Yeah, maybe proving me wrong. Maybe Hyper Contender is the play to make progress for a majority play with not only the Hyper Contender gold tile, but also the 4 gold discs tile in the top there. Okay, so WinnerBit has made it to the cherry segment. The first cherry segment in Ninpek. As long as she collects a sufficient amount of these, that should get her up to enough points for the top 5 leaderboard spot. In fact, yeah, already there. Top 5 leaderboard spot for Ninpek is 5k. Collecting some jelly donuts and coffee. A killer combination. Whoa! Almost spawning into the pit there. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I think if I'm in WinnerBit's shoes here, I probably am not looking to complete this game. There are 2 face-up gold gold disc goals on this board, and your opponent has both of them. About to get a 3rd. And you have no gold discs. You know the collect 4 gold discs tile is a lost cause. Okay, and it looks like WinnerBit is on the right track to get some crowns. A little bit far back. There's 1. There's 2. Just needs this one from this last one on the left. 3. That's 3 crowns. Now just needs to take a couple of deaths for the leaderboard entry. And WinnerBit will be in the lead for leaderboard count. And now WinnerBit is threatening the other diagonal as well, potentially. With the advantage on the leaderboard's goal. And, oh, we've got the combatants play! Let's see some combatants hype, alright? No! 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 How could you do this to us? How could you do this to us? No! Oh, no. Okay, sees the pilot quest goal. Ah, okay, wants to make the column play and is getting pilot quest started. We'll get combatants here. Don't worry, don't worry. The combatants is coming. Oh, not going for the double seed. I don't know if WinnerBit's aware of the double seed glitch. There we go. Here's the combatants. All right, all right. Now it's time for combatants. Wait, oh yeah, no, that is 4 gold discs. Yeah, I forgot to count Mortal 2, or Waldorf's journey for, so yeah. 4 gold discs for Dom. Getting a 2-for-1 special there. And bringing his total tile count up to 6. So only 1 tile behind in terms of majority. And he's going to Kick Club for a leaderboard. Oh, this is not good positioning. You gotta be careful. The key to combatants is using walls to your advantage. Gotta, you know, treat it, kind of in some ways treat it as like a cover shooter sort of thing. Okay, and Dom is making the left column play. WinnerBit's gotta watch out here. Because this is presumably a play to get a max HP increase and defeat a boss. WinnerBit is probably gonna have to try and go to Camouflage soon if this play works out for Dom. The max HP increase is pretty free. You pretty much have to grab one here to be able to really make any significant progress. And that's going to be our first max HP increase of the entire race, I believe. So there we go. That's 1 max HP increase. And there we go. WinnerBit now going to be cleaning up First Blood. And we'll be moving along to the next mission. I believe Surprise is 3 missions deep, so yeah, this will be a little while. And yeah, with Dom not having set up Pilot Quest, if WinnerBit can get this, they have a firm advantage, like on that column. Dom's not going to be able to play a defensive play and go into block on Pilot Quest. The problem here is that Dom's threatened bingo of choice. Oh, WinnerBit's going the wrong way! That is not where you go to get the surprise! Oh no, WinnerBit! This is not at all the right direction. Okay, I think realizes, and is gonna be heading back. It is the second mission to the left after the first area. Now see, the thing is here, though, defeating a boss in Porky can be really tricky. You either have to spend a lot of time collecting power-ups, or you kind of have to know some cheese strats for taking Lamia out. Yeah, you are not ready to fight this octopus yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, Dom is... I admire the gumption, but there ain't no way in hell you're beating Ikutosu right now. Like, that is not happening. Oh, and Dom is going to bail on Porky. Oh, Dom is setting up Pilot Quest. Okay. Dom has noticed the threat of the 4th column and is going to try and make a play here. Not skipping the cutscene, though. Gotta just hold Z. Just gotta hold Z to skip out any cutscenes. See, the problem here for Dom is that this isn't the only bingo WinnerBit's threatening. They are also threatening that diagonal, and they have an advantage on the leaderboard count as things currently stand. So, yeah, Dom, I think, is kind of behind the 8 ball if he's deciding that he can't handle the Porky boss. Okay, just one more kill here, and then WinnerBit will be able to get onto Surprise. That said, Surprise is A very nasty mission. Oh, and Dom is going for combatants as well. We have a combatants race. This is the high-octane entertainment that UFO 50 Bingo is meant for. It's meant to bring you. Admit it. We all want it. Everyone wants it. We all know it. Now, see, the problem here is surprise is a very, very silly scenario. You kind of have to know really precisely how to exploit this game and its quirks to its fullest. And it can be really hard to get this mission done without at least a little bit of luck on your side as well. Luck that WinnerBit is currently not really getting. Yeah, pretty much the idea behind surprise is you have to do exactly this. Oh, okay, I think WinnerBit might have it. As long as all three of these enemy ants stay following. Oh, one's kind of struggling away and gets cut off. Okay, this is still salvageable. Just need to keep these ants from racking up more troops, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Looks like pulling one away. Oh, it was so close, but just not quite the right positioning there. And now the red ants are gonna get out of control again. Yeah, this is... WinnerBit's got the right idea on how to beat this scenario, but it is so difficult. It is so difficult, and it does take a little bit of luck to get right. Alright, gets a free kill there. Just needs to try and lure these surviving ants away. Unfortunately, a couple of them lagging behind, so not going to be joining the pack that we're trying to form here. Yeah, just gonna reset that. Oh, this is bad positioning from that ant on the right. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work out. Alright. And Dom is through First Blood and is on to Skirmish. So, if WinnerBit can't get this in the next couple attempts, it's going to be a surprise race. Okay, just taking the early trade there, I think that's fine here. Okay, gonna be trying to lure these two ants out of the way into the waiting troops. Okay, if WinnerBit can get these two lured together over towards the right. Only getting one, and yeah, no, just gonna surrender and restart. And Dom is on surprise. It all comes down to this. If WinnerBit can get this first, they are threatening 2 simultaneous bingos. But if Dom gets it, then he blocks both of those attempts. And, I believe, evens up the tile count. And yeah, Dom seems to kind of know the approach for this. Yeah, this is a reset for WinnerBit. Absolutely, just take the death, reset it. Okay, gonna take that quick KO here. Trying to lure. Then no, this is going to result in a death. That's an early death, but can maybe group up the ants and respawn. Let's see how it's going for Dom here. Dom trying to lure the ants down, but isn't going to be able to get away. That's going to be another reset there for Dom. Alright. Quick kill on one ant there for WinnerBit. WinnerBit going to try and maneuver around. Pulling up there, I think, was a mistake there. Just need to keep moving to the right. And it's another reset for WinnerBit. Dom, starting another run, gets meleeed immediately. That's going to be another reset for Dom. Alright, WinnerBit's got 2 ants lured here. Bringing them over to the right. But see, the problem with... I understand the temptation of wanting to, you know, take the food that you've brought almost all the way, just the rest of the way to the queen. But now, just not in position to get back to luring ants. And, yeah, and now the enemy troops just spiral out of control in production. Yep, that's going to be 5 ants very shortly. And that's more than you can handle. I think WinnerBit's got to reset again. But maybe... Nope, they're outside the aggro range there. Oh, okay, actually, WinnerBit's getting some kills here on this corner. I still don't think this is good enough. Yeah, that worker's gonna die here. And that's a wipe. Dom trying to amass enough soldiers here to make some progress. It's looking pretty bad, though. Yep, that's going to be another reset for Dom as well. So both of them fresh at the start of the mission again. Oh, and WinnerBit, I think, almost had it there, but went for one too many shots there. Gotta be careful about letting your workers follow you so far as well. They just kind of brought food closer to the queen. Man, yeah, this isn't gonna work out for Dom. There's too much production going on while he's luring these 2 ants. This looks potentially okay for WinnerBit. If you can bait both of these ants to the right, this could potentially work out. Not just gonna take the reset. There was one ant left on the left, just starting to spiral out of control on production. Ooh. Ooh, the jukes from WinnerBit. Ooh, this might be it for WinnerBit. Oh, but one of them doesn't have food, and they're gonna take a step back when they pick up a food. This looks really good for WinnerBit. I think WinnerBit has it. Lure up to the queen to use as a meat shield. WinnerBit's got it. This should be a win. There we go. That's no workers. WinnerBit has surprise cleared. And Dom is still too far off. And WinnerBit is going to be in a tremendously advantageous position. Threatening both the bingo on the top left to bottom right diagonal and column 4. And still even has bingo options available on the middle row as well. And there we go. Surprise has been beaten, and WinnerBit's just gonna go back to Pilot Quest. Yeah, didn't make enough seeds yet though, so only has a small handful of ingots or of drops. Not enough to repair the meat shack yet, but we'll be able to get a couple more seeds planted with this amount. So the question is, I think WinnerBit once they finish. Oh yeah, there we go. Dom getting the double seed plants. It's 1,000. You need more than one seed. WinnerBit, you gotta plant seeds. You gotta plant seeds. Ooh, okay, with that, I don't think. And WinnerBit's going for the middle row instead of the diagonal. I think the play here for WinnerBit is 100% go save 5 babies in camouflage, block Dom's last remaining bingo option, and threaten that diagonal. I don't like this Avianos play. It does make progress towards that middle row, but this is not the position you're looking to capitalize on. Yeah, like save 5 babies or get the max HP upgrades. I do not like the way that left column looks if I'm in WinnerBit's position. Dom, meanwhile, going into Velgress for the Arcade Ace tile. Does already have Waldorf's Journey, which is an arcade game. So we'll just need... actually, I think Seaside Drive is one as well. I think just needs this Velgress, and we'll be able to take the Arcade Ace goal. That said, like I don't like that Dom is here, playing for a goal that has no positional advantage when WinnerBit is threatening not 1, not 2, but 3 potential bingos. I think the 2 options you should be looking at in this situation are either for rushing your own bingo, which I know, like, the Porgy wasn't going well for him, but, you know, if Porgy's a Metroidvania. If you just invest enough time into gathering upgrades, building up your strength, you can eventually get that done. So you could rush for that, which, like, I would probably clear out the other goals in it first, get the max HP upgrades, get the camouflage babies. But you could either play for that, or you play to start blocking things. And the only thing he's started to play to block is the pilot quest goal, which he is primed to block. WinnerBit's progress has been very slow on pilot quest. She just spent a minute there and essentially accomplished absolutely nothing. And yeah, the 15 tiles in Avianos isn't the worst goal, but it is a pretty time-consuming one. We're only at 6 right now. I think the best way to go about it is to push to like max Trilock. Just get those bones producing and the very cheap teleportation effects. That will allow you to just dart around and take control of multiple tiles in a single turn. And okay, I think WinnerBit is aware of this approach, reducing the costs of miracles here, and is going to be using the teleport. Oh, change the mood to golf. You've got it. Let me just, Hello? Oh, yes, what are you doing? Why? Oh, okay, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed play to... There, pause. There we go. Alright, gonna be upgrading the build option for, presumably for cheaper churches here. Found 3 workers that unfortunately just go straight in the trash. Interesting to see that, Dom is collecting keys. Why? Why collect... Okay, not gonna pick that one up. Okay, yeah. Like, you actually, like, collecting keys is detrimental here. Because you have to beat an extra level. You don't get the gold disc just for clearing level 3. Alright, so WinnerBit is up to 9 tiles of control. Does have to be careful, though. The AI is, like, kind of starting to creep towards getting four fortresses controlled. Change my mind, the dark purple one. Okay, let me see. I think that's here. I assume you mean this one. Not sure if this force wins this fight. I don't think it does. Yeah. The Duck Swordsmen are extremely weak. They really only... Their prime advantage is that they, you know, are very easy to cheaply produce. You can amass them into a huge force. But until you get them up to massive numbers, they're generally not going to accomplish too much. And yeah, WinnerBit's got to be careful that she doesn't just flat out lose this mission. AI currently has 2 fortresses secured and is kind of in position to move towards numbers 3 and 4. Okay, we're... Dom is double-checking the genres of the games here. Has confirmed that... Okay, and there we go. Arcade Ace lit up for Dom. Bringing their total up to 7 tiles to WinnerBit's 8. And it's going to be moving back to Pilot Quest. And does have the resources needed to repair the shack and get the meat production online. Yep, and WinnerBit is losing control of fortresses here. This is beyond that I don't like this, like the play in Avianos positionally. WinnerBit is kind of struggling to make this goal happen. Okay, and we've got a leaf head play for the top row up there from Dom. This can be a little tricky if you aren't familiar with the physics of the leaf spores. Excuse me. So we're going to be looking for 10 vines from enemies here. Yeah, WinnerBit is at, okay, just lost a tile there, so is currently at 10 tiles, needs to control another 5. And does not have a whole lot of forces to do so with. Hasn't really built any churches either, so doesn't have the means to do a lot of teleporting here. I don't think I like contesting this fort, although it is defended pretty lightly, so maybe this will work out. Okay, I think with the knight taken care of, she will get control of this fortress back. But yeah, just like, that was 3 units, and an army primarily consisting of duck swords lost half of its mass. Just, you know, kind of a testament to how weak the duck swordsmen are. Looks like going to be taking this mountain tile here. Getting up to 12 tiles, needs 3 more. Oh, accidentally sold a bone there. Probably not what you want to do here. Yeah, this is potentially scary though. Okay, this should be very much a winnable fight. Yeah, in fact, I think only lost a single swordsman there. Oh no, didn't even lose 1 swordsman. Yeah, this Trilok play is, you know, you can teleport a couple of times, but you gotta get some churches built, some House of Worship built to actually have the bones to to do this. And now it's a bit of a guessing game. Where do you think enemy units are? I think they're pretty unlikely to be on that mountain. I think this is a fight they should be able to win here. The archer's gonna kind of sporadically target here. And yeah, there we go. WinnerBit getting one more tile of control. I believe that is tile number 13. Just needs 2 more. I probably would not go for taking back a fort here. Okay, with the 3 Hawk Knights here, this archer is rendered pretty much useless. This should be an easy take for WinnerBit here, and it will only need 1 more tile. That said, it's quite likely, I think, here, that the AI takes a tile back on their turn. They won't be able to worship Trilock, but... And they will take Quetzal, which does offer movement, and that is... Oh, okay. That is unfortunately not a force that WinnerBit's going to be able to contest here. And that is 4 castles. Like, WinnerBit is on the verge of losing this match. And has built up very little econ. I think the play here is Rexodon to recruit some more soldiers at that middle military nest and take the fort to the left. I don't think Stegnar is going to work out here. Especially not on that fort, which we just saw had a pretty substantial number at it. Yeah, that was... I think WinnerBit's about to lose this scenario after reaching 14 tiles controlled. Because, yeah, they've been... he's just been trying to slam out tile control here and has built up pretty much no econ. What units were hit by lightning exactly? Yeah, there's only 4 soldiers on the board. I think you just move the bomber to the top right fort and hope that there's just nothing to deal with bombers there. That's just a bunch of swordsmen. I think that's your best bet here. I don't like that movement upgrade. And she skips the movement turn! Oh no! And we're seeing a Cyber Owls play? Okay, complete 2 missions in Cyber Owls. Yeah, but I don't like how WinnerBit is leaving this leaderboard goal hanging like this. Just needs 2 more leaderboards. We've got a Cyber Owls race, even! Oh, alright. This sure is fun. And whoever finishes this first gets an advantage. We are currently tied on goal tiles, on tile count, which means that WinnerBit currently wins if we go to time and no more goals have been completed. So if Dom gets this before WinnerBit, that completely flips it on its head. Because WinnerBit can tie it back up, but then Dom got to that number first, and Dom has the advantage. Oh no, our dim sum is being bombed. This is tragic. Ooh, rolling into that grenade. WinnerBit's gotta be careful here. Oh, and taking the death. You do start with 1 spare life, so it's not the end of the world. but it is not how you want to be starting a mission. Dom, though, is going for Hong Kong, which is the slowest of the 4 missions. So, if WinnerBit can just close out this Congo mission quick, smoothly from here, which we are onto the boss fight, and then pick a mission that is... Pick one of the other 2 missions, as long as you know the Moscow mission. If you know how to work the Moscow mission. Oh, okay, very fast boss kill from WinnerBit. So that's going to be 1 mission down for WinnerBit. Mission complete! And yeah, okay, WinnerBit's going to Chicago. This is where you want to be. And we've got some owl fist flying through the air. Now the question is, did Octavius renew his forklift certification? Because I was in this exact situation in a race just the other day, and I lost this tile because I got the bug here where the forklift key fails to spawn and the game soft locks. What is WinnerBit doing? I think was maybe thinking there might be food in the crate there. After they took all that damage right away, but nope. The only food is right before the elevator, and there's some wall dim sum up there. All right, Octavio is forklift certified. There is food there? Okay, I actually didn't know that. I guess, you usually just don't need it because it's so early in the stage. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, off screen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, unfortunate. But, does still have a spare extra life. And there is, as I mentioned before, there is the food at the top of this segment in the wall. Gotta be careful about how much damage she's taking here, though. This is a lot of hits to take. Okay, but knows about the wall dim sum, gets healed up as we go into the elevator sequence. And Dom is now fighting Road Toad. Oh, that's a game over for Dom. That's a mission failed. And Dom is going to abandon Cyber Owls. And is going over to Avianos! Which we just saw how much of a disaster Avianos can be. We'll see if Dom has any better luck. Octavio there getting some squats in. And yeah, WinnerBit still, a little over half health going into the boss fight with an extra life to spare. Yep. And Pyret's a bit of a pushover. All of his projectile attacks can be shot down or punched out. So as long as you just kind of get in his face and mash the attack button, he'll go down without too much of a fight. WinnerBit electing to use the Owl Fist here, which is also just fine. Gonna be a little bit slower, but, it is hard to resist the allure of the big flashy projectile. We've already got a quite sizable army from Dom here. And there we go. That is 2 missions complete for WinnerBit. Mission complete. And yet, we still have not really seen any push for the increasing your max HP in 4 games tile. We are an hour and a half into this race, and we have seen a single HP upgrade. You've got to know your general goals, people. Increase your max HP is one of the fastest, in 4 games especially, is one of the fastest possible goals on the board. If you know which games to go to, you can complete that in about a minute and a half. so WinnerBit gonna be getting a couple more seeds in and bailing on Pilot Quest. And I believe the time limit for matches is 1 hour and 45 minutes, so we will be coming up on the finish soon. And we're going over to Campanella. Campanella offering that top 5 leaderboard slots entry here. And pretty quickly, too. Oh, we're bailing. Oh, okay, nope. So gonna be going for 5k points. 5k points, pretty quick to get, especially if you know where the coffees are. Which it looks like WinnerBit might not be aware. You can also get to 5k fairly reasonably quickly if you just push for, like push for the bonus game, which might be the angle WinnerBit's trying to go for here. Okay, gonna be going for... Nope, it's the other side. Other side. There we go. Picking up the coffee there. And a few points, and we head into the bonus game. Well, the warp's gone. That expired quite some time ago, and gonna be running out of fuel. B, you don't really want that warp. The warp, it skips you past the bonus round, which you definitely want the bonus round here. And here we go, bonus round. If this goes well enough, I think you can reach 5k off of this alone. That said, the later waves in this bonus round get quite tricky to keep up with. But WinnerBit's looking good here. Alright, just 300 more points, and that will be enough to get up to the... Might want to get 100 more. I'm actually not sure how the leaderboard handles ties. Okay, I think WinnerBit realized that. Oh, but gotta let the particle collection actually crash into your ship. Hopefully the game handles ties favorably. It doesn't! And WinnerBit noticed and is going right back in. I think didn't notice that they didn't get the extra points from that last enemy they killed. Points aren't awarded until the little particle flies into your ship, and she crashed into the floor and died before that happened, so it just wiped out of existence. And yeah, Dom over on Avianos, but meanwhile, up to 8 tiles, and with some sizable troops, looking pretty good. I think I like Dom's odds of being able to finish this goal out. Okay, nice. Finishing that wave of crystals. Kind of struggling to hit these a bit, though. And okay, up to 4,500, so just needs 500 points. Pretty easy to get. Yeah, that coffee and 1 enemy kill alone will do it. There we go. Alright, there's 5,000. Alright, yep. Now it's time to just die 9 times. Oh, Dom! Dom took the 4 forts! He's gonna win! We're having the opposite problem! Okay, no, the AI is taking back and forth. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Tom almost winning the scenario and prematurely ending it. But yeah, there we go. That's 4 leaderboards for WinnerBit here. WinnerBit just needs 1 more, I think. Yeah, looking for something that has a leaderboard, unsure where to go. You already did Caramel Caramel. Yeah, going for Rakshasa, ultimately. Okay, Dom is up to 10 tiles. Just needs 5 more. Yeah, I think I like Dom's approach to this goal better. WinnerBit's like if everything worked out well nicely, if if WinnerBit had gotten lucky enough, the kind of just blitz movement across the board could have worked out. But Dom is playing a much more methodical approach, making sure to build up plenty of economy, plenty of troops. Has a very strong military presence on the board, so that he's not constantly losing tiles. He's set up to hold the tiles he's taking, which I think is the way to go about this. Let's see, Rakshasa, top 5. I believe Rakshasa needs 10,000 points for top 5? Which, yeah, what if it's already a good amount of the way there? Almost halfway done. Nothing else, you'll pretty much get it when you reach the boss. And it's going to be taking this bell as well for the skull removal. So Dom up to 11 tiles here. Going over the options. Oh, and the bees are out of control. Really think you gotta at least take out the first beehive in the bottom right. I don't like WinnerBit hanging around this area, and yeah, going to be taking a death. At least with 0 skulls, this is a very easy revival, but that is a loss of the fireball power-up, which is going to make this next segment a little trickier. Oh, accidentally releasing the frogs a little early there. Let's get the fireball back, but yeah, it's kind of hard to... Ooh! Sneaking in under that spear. WinnerBit is now in the boss fight. Once this boss is dead, he just needs to take the death to secure the leaderboard entry. Very nice quick kill on the boss. And with the time bonus, that should be over 10k. And now just needs to take the death here to these frogs, and then to one of the spirits in the respawn minigame. And there we go. That is gonna be 5 leaderboards for WinnerBit. Taking that diagonal bottom right tile. And that is 15 tiles in Avianos for Dom, so going to be taking that tile. I don't think WinnerBit has played Camouflage, so yeah, I don't think can actually follow up with this diagonal bingo threat. And yeah, Dom very far ahead on meat count. Absolutely looking like he's going to be the one to take this. But WinnerBit does have the tile advantage. For Dom to take this, he needs to not only find the shit piece here, but then also needs to take another tile to take the lead towards the majority victory. Alright, so Dom is going around looking for those dungeons. Oh, And finds a dungeon. And with the max, max starting health, I think this is gonna be Dom's, this particular tile at least is Dom's race to lose. Does not find the boss room though, but does get some handy items. WinnerBit now doing some scouting here. Taking some damage, though. Gotta be careful. Don't have a whole lot of health to work with here. Now, it's important to remember, Pilot Quest is a somewhat randomized game. The locations of the dungeons are going to be different between every playthrough. Oh, but Dom has found his boss. Dom just needs to defeat this boss. He's got a lot of health to help with it. These worms are very annoying, though. Oh, but WinnerBit also finds a dungeon. Problem is, WinnerBit does not have all that much health. Having started this wild area run with only 2 meats. Oh, and those are some pretty devastating hits for WinnerBit's already low HP. Oh, but Dom is kind of getting swarmed by these worms. Dom's health is evaporating. 9 seconds of health left. One more hit will kill him, and Dom goes down. But WinnerBit looking like she's not gonna be far behind. Taking a hit, going down to 36 seconds left on her clock. Yeah, that's death. They're both dead. It's all over. Oh, both of them dying in the wild area, and yeah, it's looking pretty grim here. WinnerBit is going back to Minion Max to get an HP upgrade? I think that's like the HP goal is the only thing you can go for at this stage of the race. If you happen to know where one is, I actually don't know. But WinnerBit looks like she's got somewhere in mind. Though promptly takes a death. And, okay, both racers paused. I think we might be throwing in the towel here.
Good game.
Okay, yes, Dom has officially
GG's.
forfeit.
Ooh, that was... Honestly, the goals that I had left for bingo... actually, all 3 bingo opportunities I had that entire game, I have not practiced whatsoever, so I was kind of floundering. And then, of course, I moved on to other tiles after Waldorf's journey ended badly for me like 4 times, so good snipe there for sure.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I felt like I was getting my ass kicked that entire time. But looking at the score now, 10-9, that was actually pretty close.
It was. I was sweating there toward the end. I was like, okay, more than trying to go for a bingo here, I just gotta stay ahead of squares more than anything.
It was such an intense ending, though. Both of you were in the blue dungeon of Pilot Quest at the same time, and then you both died within like 10 seconds of each other.
Oh no.
Yeah, Dom was...
after that, I was spent.
Dom was looking so good. He found his boss, like, with still, like, 450 seconds, but it's the worm guy, and, like, he just got swarmed by the worms and just lost all his health, like, in such a short time.
Oh, that's rough. That feels bad.
Yeah, I did not even know what to do. Like,
we also had a combatants race, by the way, which was...
Oh, no.
we had both of you resetting on surprise for, like, 5-10 minutes. It's surely the most thrilling, high-octane entertainment the UFO 50 Bingo League has produced so far.
Oh, fantastic.
yeah, when I saw that, I was like, you know what, you can have it. I fumbled that like 20 times in a row. was like, you know what, fair enough.
Understandable. Yeah, I did not feel like I was ready for the visionary Count Emuru's innovative, groundbreaking game. Clearly, we are not worthy.
Not many people are. So many people don't really appreciate the the ingeniousness of combatants. You to be fair, you actually have to have a very high IQ to properly enjoy combatants.
Oh yes, all of the game mechanics and intricacies are so subtle and finely tuned to the high IQ mind.
Yeah, before my next bingo, I'm gonna look into some quantum physics, see if that helps me next time.
Oh yeah.
That is
Speaking
definitely
of quantum
the most
physics,
practical application to quantum physics is being good at combatants.
agreed. But yeah, speaking of quantum physics, how about that mini and max tile being the center, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was actually mad about that because I saw like a race and I was like, oh, I should learn how to do that, but I'm not going to. And then it ended
Yeah.
up being the middle.
Lucky for WinnerBit, she was just in my stream where I was going through all of the mini and max goals and like not just learning the routes listed out on the in the bingo resource doc, but actually finding more efficient ways to do some of them. Mostly turn off the lamp. The turn
Yeah.
off the lamp methods listed in the resource document are very inefficient. There's a much better way to do that. Which, yeah, WinnerBit put to good use. Then stuck around to try and take care of the silverfish, and I think kind of forgot where they were.
I did not remember any of the backpack locations.
Well, the silverfish do not need backpacks. They don't need anything. In fact, you don't need any
You know
upgrades to
what?
do the
I
Yeah, I
silverfish.
just did the
forgot.
nuke strat, which was
Yeah.
very, very clutch because the nuke got like hit right as I was exiting Small World. I thought it was
Oh
about to
gosh.
blow up.
Yeah, it was pretty close. But
Oh
yeah.
yeah, good call there.
I'm
That was a
surprised
good
to
game.
see neither of you went for the max HP increase goal. Was that just kind
Honestly,
of a
like,
blindness to it, or?
yeah, kind of like, I don't know. I could have looked at the document, but I was like, I could do Overbold and like technically Alphazar, you could do it, but I'm not good at that one. I
Yeah,
don't know if the fuel tank counts as max HP, but
That
I
it
didn't
does.
count that.
So
Okay.
yeah, you had one.
oh man, yeah, I need to study up on that one actually. That's the main reason I didn't go
Yeah,
for it.
there's gonna be 4 general goals on every bingo card, so it really pays to know those generals. And again, you are allowed to have the rules document up, which does list out the games where each general goal is applicable. So I always recommend players to have that up.
Gotcha.
I have it. It's just like I don't like looking at it because it screws up the stream. And if it's not like something I need to check, I don't want to open it. But
Fair.
my heart ripped in half the moment I died on Ninpek. That's when I knew it was over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, died to the final boss in Impact. So
Yeah, that
Oh,
would have got
ouch.
that final boss or the boss square, and then
yeah, that
Oh
that was
man.
that was the third boss for Dom, and yeah, it was on low health, just a couple of hits away,
yeah,
and
Ouch.
I think I woke up my roommate. I got so mad after that.
Oh no.
you did at least to get leave with a leaderboard entry, but yeah, like yeah, the crown collection didn't go well. That can be tricky if
Yeah,
you let the umbrellas get too far to the left, like you just don't have time to pick them up.
Yeah, I nearly missed my third.
And yeah, then the boss fight was just he got his revenge for what you did to him in Seaside Drive right at the start of the race.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw Seaside Drive. I considered going straight for it, but it's honestly a good thing I didn't, because that would have been a very, very interesting race.
Oh yeah, getting sniped on an auto scroller game at the very end would be so devastating.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, I need to get going. Thanks. Good
yeah.
games, everybody. Thanks for showing up and having a good time.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank you
streaming,
so much.
casting.
And yeah, I believe there will be more matches later tonight. There's a couple more lined up for, if anyone wants to catch some more bingo, UFO 50 bingo, make sure you're keeping an eye out for that. But anyway,
Sure.
GG's. I'll see y'all around.
Yep. GG.
Thank you so much.